I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
Hey, it is me, Bunz, once again. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been sick. I've had a bunch of sores in my frickin' throat that make it hard to speak. So I haven't been recording for that reason. I have spent some time off screen, although not unrecorded, hunting for leather, doing some mining for some more iron, and also gathering a bunch of wood, which I've put in this chest. And I finally have everything that I need for my vision of the first main build I want to make, which is I want to make a farmhouse here, along with fields for crops. I want to make some pens for animals, and then I want to make a tool shed, and I'm going to try to do all of that in this video while talking as little as physically possible, because it really hurts. So I'm going to get started with starting to flatten down this mountain, because I want the farmhouse to be at the top. Let's get to it. Probably heard this before, but the secret to having a cool looking house, if you don't know, is to separate into interesting shapes, which is why I'm kind of using what I've already mined out as like a reference for shape. Yeah, I think looking at this can be the start of a very cozy little home. Of course, this is not going to be my main home. This is basically what I'm building is just the home of the farmer, you could think of it as. Get some more interesting shapes, and then, yeah, this is basically going to be the entry room, and this is going to be the rest. Well, look at this. I'm very happy with how this house turned out. The roof looks weird from above. It's very eclectic. But from below, it looks pretty nice. I'll show you the inside, which I enjoy the inside. This is going to be the first floor. I'm probably going to put a wall right here. so that I can separate it in two and have like a bedroom over here and crafting stations over here. And then the upstairs, its purpose will be bulk storage. This is not my main base, I have to say. I just wanted to have a farmhouse as kind of like the centerpiece for the farm that I'm about to build. But this does serve a functional purpose right now. I need bulk storage. I don't have enough storage in my home proper. And so I'm going to use the upstairs here for bulk storage until I make an actual storage room in my main base. Kind of annoying living in a swamp because fucking bears and snakes and frogmen, speak of the devil, spawn near constantly. It is very annoying. I'm not going to decorate the inside of the farmhouse today. Today, I'm just going to implement the functional stuff, which is getting the chests up there. By the way, I'm very proud of this roof that I did. I think it looks very cool with the half slabs and the logs together. It's got a very, like, I don't know, it just looks rustic. I was inspired by my own house for this because I have a lot of beams in my house. I'm gonna stick down some chests because my god, do I need bulk storage. All right, that's the start of the bulk storage that I'm gonna keep here. It's gonna be bulk storage for now because eventually I am going to have real storage in my base proper. And so I'm just gonna throw shit in here for now. And yes, that does mean it's going to be incredibly fucking annoying to go through this. That brings me to the next thing I want to do for this project, which is I want to start a road that goes around my world. And the reason I'm going to start it out here is because, well, I just need it for the project to have the road well defined. The road is going to be made of primarily cobblestone, but also gravel and mossy cobble. So I'm going to grab the materials I need from my main base. I think how I'm going to begin to make my paths is just make them as if they were just perfect cobblestone paths, and then add in variation later. I don't ascribe to that building style that many do, the like painterly style, where they don't care about what the block is in context, but instead, you know, the texture that it has and the color and how it can be used to make paintings basically out of your builds. A lot of people will call that style block vomit, and I would agree with those people. I think it doesn't look great. So I tend to stay away from it in my builds. I think I've decided I do want to use stairs just to make the path feel more man-made, you know? Oh, but if I do stairs, I'm gonna have to do cobble under them. Not an issue. Sudden and abrupt jump cut. So, I was editing and I was having a great time, right? I was really getting in the flow of things, and then all of a sudden, the footage just stops. That's weird, right? No footage. I check all of my files. No footage anywhere for me finishing the path. It's gone. I don't know where it went. So instead of continuing with the building montage, I'm going to end this episode by just showing you around what I have done so far. So I put a wall around the porch, this like a nice stone wall. That connects in with the stone there. And then we have this really cool stone path that I enjoy. I mixed in mossy cobble and also gravel and mossy gravel and a few stairs for like places where some stones were missing. And I think this makes the path look really, really nice. Additionally, I started the path here just a bit, and that's because I like this path so much that this is going to be the main style of path that I use for the rest of my base. So I eventually am going to have this go all the way around that side of the river back to the shed, and then it's going to go all the way around that side, build a bridge there, back to the shed. So it's going to look great. In addition to the path, I also started farming a little bit. That was the main point of building this area, was the farm, and it's done. And I also built a well because you do need to water farm plots in order for them to grow. So built a well. Last little detail is I have these like lamps everywhere on sticks. I enjoy the lamps. So yeah, this is where I'm going to end off the episode. I really like this as a starting point. You can see now that the sun is going down, I love that the lanterns light up everything. So next episode, my focus is going to be the inside of the house because it is still pretty much exactly the same. So yes, next episode, my goal will be to upgrade the inside of this place, as well as maybe build a farm shed and a little place for animals to go. The last patch just added... Wow, I didn't notice shaders like that. That's super cool. Is that new? Anyway, the last patch just added the ability to tame and breed animals, and I would really love to explore those features by expanding my farm with like a chicken coop. That episode might take me a while though, both because school has gotten a little bit harder, but also because I have a video that is not Hytale that is in the works. I'm really excited for it, but it means that Hytale is going to take a bit of a hiatus. I'm not done with Hytale. I really enjoy the game. Just taking a minor break so that I can work on other projects. So I want to thank everybody for watching. And I really hope that you have a nice day.